Hello, it's time for spooky stuff again. So, for Pocahontas, I did audition, and like a lot of the other, POC Disney princesses, I didn't know any, Native American horror movies. So I just went with, just appearance based on, her long straight hair and her dark skin. I mean, Asami has, she's Japanese, so her skin isn't, that dark, but it's, I feel like compared to other Japanese movies like The Ring and The Grudge, more of the ghosty type of movies, she has a realistic darker skin color, I think. So yeah. Um yeah, so that's what I chose Asami from audition. Um this is known as a disturbing movie, but I don't think it's that disturbing. I might have talked about it on the whole disturbing tier list thingy. Um when I went over movies I had already seen. But yeah, it starts as a romantic sort of thing where this guy is looking for a new wife because his son is a teenager and he's like, hey, you should try to find some happiness and a new wife if you want. I don't mind. So yeah, he has this friend who works in the film industry or something, and he sets up a fake audition, which is a dick move, but um, to these girls come in thinking they're getting a job, but really they're auditioning to be this dude's wife. And one of the girls is kind of messed up a little. Um, yeah, it's a good time. I really like it. Um, One of the scenes, not a scene, it's more of an image. You could put it in a GIF or GIF. I don't know how to say GIF. But yeah, and yeah, it's a pretty short bit of it. I'm not gonna spoil anything, but yeah, I think it's a good movie if you want to if you're into horror and you want a little bit of disturbing content. There is a kind of torture scene near the end, but I don't think it's that bad. Um, it's kind of like Misery. I hope that doesn't give too much away. Yeah, near the end at least, it's kind of similar to a scene from Misery. So yeah, I gave her a little syringe because she uses one of those. Um, yeah, I gave her a new thumb because her thumb isn't in there. So I hope it looks natural and not just tacked on there. um, so yeah, um, I love Asami's outfit, by the way. Um, oh, I guess I spoiled it by putting the scene that kind of freaked me out in the background there. Um, yeah, so there she is. I put the little logo in there and gave her a little outline and everything. Yeah, I really like how this turned out a lot. I think she looks really cool in this outfit. Pocahontas is personally the prettiest Disney princess to me, so yeah, I just love her. Okay, next is Esmeralda, and I did not know what to do for her, but then my sister suggested Phantom of the Opera, and I was like, that's not really a horror movie though. The original definitely is, but it's black and white, so I can't really take an outfit from that. Um, but then I couldn't think of anything else, so I was just like, okay, you win. So yeah, I made her hair the outline a little more brown, just cause it. I don't know, it looked too bluish, and it kind of, I don't know. I feel the brown outline looks a little more natural, and warmer toned too, cause this outfit is very warm, and so yeah, I chose this outfit that she wears. I think during the song. Oh great, I forget what it's called. It's the one song that I know from the show besides Phantom of the Opera, but I only listened to the Nightwish version of that. The Point of No Return. There we go. Yeah, I really like that song, and also the outfit is just very similar to Esmeralda's already. It's got the corset and then the little sash wrapped around the waist and stuff. And I think she already has a bracelet on, so all I had to do was erase the bracelets on one arm and then just keep the other one. So that's neat. Um, so yeah, basically just shading and covering all the fabric with skin. um, yeah, I kind of just color picked the colors from the original images and just kind of made them a little brighter because they're very dark and warm in the original movie. So yeah, um, I was gonna put the stripes on the corset, but I guess I just forgot. Rip. Um, yeah, so I basically just drew like just basically the outfit that she's already wearing, just with small details changed around and stuff. I also didn't include the whole the ruffles or like whatever kind of texture that's supposed to be on the skirt. I couldn't really tell what it was doing. I also like had a hard time figuring out what exactly was like the bow on her chest, so I just did like a little rose thing with a bow on it. Yeah. So yeah, I don't know if anybody considers this a horror movie. Um, it's definitely like creepy, like it's kind of like a spooky like Halloween vibe maybe. Like you could watch it on Halloween, but it's not really scary. I don't know. I only saw it a couple times. Once, like the first time was like years ago because my cousin made me watch it, and I was like, this is boring. But then my sister made me watch it like a year ago, and I was like, okay, I can kind of like appreciate it now that I'm older and don't think it's super boring. And I also like read the book in between that, so yeah, the book and the original movie I think are definitely scary, or at least like suspenseful and more like I don't know. The book didn't really scare me. It was just kind of like, ooh, spooky. Yeah. But like when it's a musical, it's a little like you can suspend your disbelief more, and so you're like, okay, this isn't that scary. I don't know. Maybe it does scare some people. I have no idea. I could definitely see the musical like scaring kids, maybe if they like accidentally watch it. Um, yeah, I gave her a little rose because she was holding a tambourine, and then like I think I didn't know what her hand was supposed to be doing if I just like took away the tambourine. So I think she was holding a rose in the, or at least like a bouquet in the movie. So I just put a little rose in her hand. And yeah, I feel like again her eyes, like another one where the eyes just don't match, but whatever. Um, so yeah, I hope it looks okay. I really like the background. It's very pretty. So yeah, I was so torn on what outfits to do for Meg. I picked Jennifer's body for her. Um, Yeah, I was gonna do like the yellow outfit because it's when she like goes swimming, and in the picture I picked like her hair is wet. Um, yeah, it was kind of hard because this was like the only screen cap I could find where it was like a good like clear image, like it wasn't super blurry. So yeah, I was like, well, I have to work with the water thing now. So I was gonna do the yellow outfit, but then I was like, this outfit isn't iconic enough. Like, you'd probably only like get it if you were like obsessed with the movie. Because like it's one outfit in like one scene, right, where she like goes swimming, or no, she eats the guy and then goes swimming. Wait, does she put her same outfit back on after she goes swimming? I don't know. I mean, she would have to, right? I don't know. So maybe that wouldn't even have been accurate. And I also wanted to try like the hoodie outfit, but then I was like, that doesn't make sense because she's nowhere near water when she's wearing that outfit, even though it's like probably the most iconic. So I picked the outfit that she gets murdered in. Spoiler alert, but also not because it's like the whole setup of the movie is that she gets killed and then. Well, I guess you don't really know what happened to her, but spoiler alert for a movie that's been out for like 10 years. Yeah, knowing that won't ruin the movie for you at all. It's still a very good movie. I think I knew the whole like setup before I watched it, and I still loved it. Anyway, um, so yeah, um, I just love like the patterns. I didn't do the jacket though, because that's just like too much. I chose this image from like a poster where she's not wearing the jacket, even though I don't think she ever takes it off in the movie with this outfit. Yeah, I just thought like the like animal print shirt was like it's like such a 2000s thing, I feel like. I personally don't really like animal prints. Um, and not for like ethical reasons or whatever. It's like even when it's like not real like this is like a plain like shirt, right? I don't know, I just feel like it looks a little tacky. I don't know, I just don't like it. Um, but yeah, I really now I kind of feel like nostalgic about it because it's such a 2000s thing, I think. Anyway, so yeah, uh, yeah, and just like the mini skirt and like the red like lacy kind of like leggings. It's just a whole look. I love it so much. So yeah, and also she kind of does get into water in the movie in this outfit, but you don't really see that. So I imagine this is her like getting out of it and just being like, so that happened. um, I hope that isn't too vague or like too spoilery. But yeah. So I kind of did all the shading on the legs for nothing because I like cropped them out because like she's sitting on nothing now because I erased the background. So also her legs are like really small. When I like traced the outline of where they would be like under her skirt, they're like really tiny compared to the rest of her body. That's weird. So that's another reason I like cropped it out is because I didn't like how the legs looked, and also she wasn't sitting on anything, so it's like, okay, whatever she's sitting on is out of frame. So yeah. Um, yeah, so basically I did all that shading for nothing. And so I kind of went and made the water a little more purpley and changed her makeup to be a little more red. I love this green cat, by the way, of her just like eating the dude. Rip in peace, emo guy. He didn't deserve any of this, but also like his death scene is like so like good. Like I love the silhouette when she's like just munching on him, and then like when her like shadows on the wall, and then like this, she's just like squatting there like going It's just so creepy and so good. I love it so much. And then like the candles and everything, it's just chef's kiss, perfect. I love that scene. I just love this whole movie. So yeah, that's them. Also, the reason I decided to go with Phantom for Esmeralda is because like both the stories are based on like famous French novels that are like old and like classics, I guess. So yeah, that's kind of fun and interesting to do. Maybe I should have made her shirt a little like darker and less like bright white, but like whatever. I think they all look fine.